Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Israel coming back at y'all again. But on this time, I want to speak to all my fellow producers, fellow beat makers, whether you've been in the game for a while or you just getting started. As far as me, quick rundown. I decided to go back to school to sharpen my craft. I always felt like I left something behind not finishing school. Uh, and I went back to obtain my engineering degree. And when I went to class and I walked in there to take Pro Tools, I went in there thinking that I was gonna teach the teacher a thing or two. I was humbled quick, bro. I was humbled so fast. This program is ginormous. It's much bigger than what I thought, but it's basically industry standard. You're dealing with Pro Tools. You're gonna be able to find work in any major studio. You also could do movies, like if you do compositions, if you want to do a soundtrack, that's fun as well. Like if you're watching cartoons and you see the mouse running, you can hear the footsteps. That's something that you do on with this program as well. But what I wanted to do was come on here and talk about Pro Tools and talk about Isotope, Ozone 11. They do a phenomenal job. When it comes to mixing, that's an animal. When it comes to mastering, that's a whole nother animal. Why do I say that? Because they're two different things. You're gonna mix to get your uh, product to a certain level, but mastering takes it to that other level. What Isotope did, and again, shout out to Isotope, shout out to Pro Tools. I'm not getting paid. This is just on the strength because it's helped me. So what Isotope did was they made an AI program that's gonna basically help you with your mastering. Ozone 11 did a phenomenal job. Uh, I'm trying to open it up. Here it is, right here. Um, they basically made an AI program, bro, that's gonna do the mastering. So once you do your tracks, open up your master again. Let me backpedal real quick. I'm going too fast. I don't want to lose y'all. I'm speaking to those that already been in for a while, but obviously you're gonna open up your audio tracks. Me personally, run all my effects on buses, on aux tracks. So I'll teach y'all how to do that on another time. If y'all interested, hit me down below. If not, I understand, but I gained some knowledge and, you know, I would like to share it because iron sharpens iron. If you want to sharpen your craft, then this is the way to do it. You got yourself your computer, your laptop, you want to free up your CPU, you want it to run as efficient as possible. With that being said, you open up your aux tracks, you put your effects on your aux tracks. A lot of people put their effects. When I first started, I used to put my effects right on the audio tracks. And that probably worked for one or two audio tracks, but when you start opening 12, 14, 16 audio track, then you're gonna open up 16 more aux track. You're looking at 32 channels, bro. That's gonna slow you up. So if you throwing up your effects on the aux track, you free up space. You're routing your buses, um, and it's gonna sound much more cleaner. It's not gonna sound muddy. So quick introduction of myself. My name is Israel. I grew up in the South Bronx. I was a I was a kid in the 80s. I saw the 80s, baby. I was a kid in the 80s, and I say that because I seen them break out the speakers. Oh, yeah, party people in the house. So hip hop is my thing primarily. But I'm a drummer. So being that I'm a drummer, I got a vast appreciation for different genres. And I say that because this ain't a hip hop track that I'm gonna show y'all. This right here is my elevator music. You gotta have a wide portfolio. But I wanted to jump on here to show y'all what Isotope does. And I appreciate any comments. Let me know what y'all think of it. If you're in the elevator, what you think if you hear this? I call it Cafe Lounge. Shout out to all my bongo players, for real, for real. I don't know if you hear that when he's going that, do. When they do that with their elbow because bongos uh, is pigskin. So when they hit it with their elbow and they holding it at the same time, and it makes that do. Yo, shout out to all my musicians out there, man. It's a whole nother level. I appreciate y'all for real. But the bongos, if you ever hear that, ooh, yo, he's doing that with his elbow. True story. But I say that because a lot of these people go underappreciated, man. You gotta give props when props is due. So check it. I'ma play it now. I'ma show y'all the mix side. So what you see here, all my tracks, none of them are red. If they were clipping, it'd be up here on top, it'd be clipping. When you clipping, it's gonna distort the whole signal. Signal is frequency. You're gonna fight for frequency. You're gonna have a muddy mix. You clipping. A lot of people think, well, I just lower the master. Well, if you lowering the master, you lowering the whole mix. You did nothing. What you gotta do is fix the problem here before you open up your master. When you open up your master track, this is what I wanted to get to. This is what AI did, your co-producer. Now, to make it sound complete, you have to master it. So now you throw a master, run it through all these channels that I made, the audio and the aux are now gonna be routed to the master. So now you open up your master, you download the Ozone, and now Ozone masters it for you. Shout out to those horns, by the way. I'm not a trumpet player, but when I get behind the rolling, I become a trumpet player. So I just wanted to share that. So right there, I got it on. You're gonna have mad options. Transients, time, smooth, mud removal. That's what I was talking about earlier, the mud. So what I keep it on is mid-range. I like to target the mid-range because the mid-range is exactly that. Like I explained, it's frequencies, right? That's what sound is. So I keep it on the mid-range, and the mid-range is basically gonna tackle, don't quote me on it, 250 hertz to, I believe, 6,000 hertz, roughly. That mid-range is what I keep it on to polish, you know, a lot of that sound in the mid-range and make it pop. Let me know what y'all think of the, you know, my cafe lounge, elevated music. Again, y'all need help on the mastering side, check out Ozone 11, man. They did a phenomenal job. That'll help sharpen your craft. All right, later.